Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Alright guys, I am once again with my 1996 Yamaha Royal Star. I have not started work on this project yet, and so in this episode we are going to get into it. We're going to start working on this bike. If you missed the intro video for this bike, this is a recent purchase. Currently, it is not running on all four cylinders, and so as soon as I try to give it any gas while it's running, it will die out. I do need to figure out what is going on there and get that fixed. I'm also going to be addressing some cosmetic issues. I'm going to be going over the bike from front to back to make sure everything is good to go, that this bike is safe to get out on the road and enjoy. I'm looking forward to filming a review video of this motorcycle where we'll look at the history of the bike, we'll talk about its specs, and then we will take this bike out on the road to see what it's like to ride. And I'm also planning some back-to-back comparisons with some of the other big bore Japanese cruisers. The Royal Star is relatively unique among big bore Japanese cruisers in that it features a large V4 engine. And while that engine configuration was very popular among the Japanese big bore muscle cruisers of the early to mid 80s, by the mid 90s, Yamaha was the only manufacturer to feature big bore V4 powered cruisers. If you like great motorcycle content and you want to help support this channel, please consider becoming a member. Members get perks like early access to new videos and bonus content on this channel, and your support will help me continue to make great quality motorcycling videos for you to enjoy. And I just want to give a special shout out to all of my members and subscribers and those of you who participate in the comment section of this channel. Thank you guys so much. I could not do this without you. Alright, enough talk. It is time to get to work on Yamaha's Royal Star. Let's get into it. Alright, by the end of day one, I had the carbs ready to be removed. I had the airbox off, I had the tank off and most of the body work. And so I was subsequently able to go in and pull the carburetors out of this bike. I did remove the carb tops from the bike, and that made it easier to pull the carb body up and out through the frame rails on the top. But that was a pretty painless process, and once the carbs were out, the real fun began. The way the Royal Star's carbs are designed, you have to unrack them in order to access the float bowls. That's not a terribly fun process, but I went ahead and unracked all the carbs. I completely disassembled them, and looking at the components inside, I realized that I really should get a carb rebuild kit to replace all of my rubber seals, to replace my jets because they had some corrosion from old gas. I went with the All Balls carb rebuild kit. The nice thing about that kit is not only does it come with all the parts you need on the internals of the carb, it also comes with an all new set of screws for the bodies of the carbs. As of yesterday afternoon, I had finished cleaning the carburetors. As I was finishing up the last carburetor, I broke off a small brass screw into the body of the carburetor. Fortunately, the screw only broke about halfway through, so I was able to just thread it back out by hand. I've ordered a new screw that is coming in the mail, and so as soon as that gets in, I will be able to reassemble the carbs and get them back on this bike. Other items that I have recently addressed were changing out the brake fluid in the front brakes, in the rear brakes, and in the hydraulic clutch system. That is all bled out with new brake fluid, so that's ready to go. I've also installed brand new tires on the front of the bike and on the rear of the bike. And while I had the tires off and I had access to the brake calipers, I also went in and checked all of my brake pistons. I pushed them out a little bit, and then I cleaned them up and then reassembled everything so that when I hit the brakes, it gives good braking action, and then the calipers release as they should. There's no hanging up, and the braking system is ready to go. The final thing I serviced while I was working on the brakes is to pull the lever off of the brake and the clutch, and I greased the pivots for those and cleaned those. I also lubricated the pivot for the rear brake pedal. Gaining access to the rear tire to change that out was a little bit of a bear. I had to remove these two mufflers. Those come off as a unit. I also had to remove the saddlebag stays and the passenger backrest. There are also two bolts that secure the rear fender. Once all of that was removed, I was able to lift the rear fender up enough to get the rear wheel out of the bike and get the new rear tire on the bike. After the carburetors are all buttoned up, I will put an inline fuel filter in this motorcycle. After all the work I did to get the carburetors cleaned out and junk free, it would be a shame to put everything back together and have them immediately clog back up because I didn't put a fuel filter on the motorcycle. Although it doesn't really look like it right now, I'm really coming down the home stretch on this project. Once I reassemble the carburetors and reinstall them, I can reinstall the bodywork on the bike. And the two final items I need to address are servicing the engine with an oil and filter change and changing out the gear oil in the rear of the bike. Currently, this motorcycle has just over 1,000 original miles on it. I cannot wait to get it out on the road, take it for a test ride, film a review video on it, and let you guys know what the Yamaha Royal Star is like to ride. All right, I'd love to know what you guys think. If there's anybody out there currently working on the project, please let me know in the comment section below. Anybody who's watched this channel knows that I absolutely love rescuing non-running bikes, getting them back out on the road, making sure that they're 100% ready to go, and really making them as close to new as I can as I go through the process of restoring them. As always, I hope you found this video entertaining and informative, and until next time, enjoy the ride.